how you doing? And welcome to the boardroom. Today I'll be talking about Daredevil, Born Again, Invincible, Memory of a Killer. Oh my god, do I remember? And Sharon's Kiss. Let me turn this down. There you go, that's better. No, it's a heat wave! It's a heat wave! 86 degrees. No, it's March. It doesn't get this hot. Usually it's raining or foggy or a little bit cold. But yeah, I don't know. It's like summer came and no, you know what'd be crazy? Like summer happens now, but then when summer really, unless it's the long summer, like they do in the Song of Ice and Fire, that'd probably be crazy. But we'll see. No, like if we had summer all the way to March, all the way to September, or all the way to March, this August, that's a long summer. But yeah, just surviving the heat. Yeah, super hot. So, spoilers on everything. Everything! Spoilers. We're back. Oh my god. Episode 1 of Daredevil Born Again was amazing. It was peak. No, and then at the end, I was like, get up, Jerry! I was like, get up! No, he fell down. No, because he had a heart attack. But then they removed the mask, so like, it's Matt Murdock. Like, no! And I'm like, wait a minute, they can't kill off the main character, and then next... At first, I'm like, wait a minute, is this Punisher? And then, boom, you saw a big old cuchillo that said, you're welcome. It had a bullseye on it. I'm like, oh. Poindexter. I'm like, all right, all right. That was amazing. But also, they had like a propaganda video about the task force. But the task force, literally, they mirrored Ice. I'll just say it, yeah. I know some people are gonna be like, this show is woke. No, but the stuff that it mirrored last time, like last season, yeah, of course, it mirrored Trump. But that was written way before he got elected, or even the campaign trail. So I was like, I don't know what these guys are talking about. Yeah, I'm like, they can see it. That means, yeah, they know. You know what I mean? They know that their president is flawed. Hello, welcome in. Don't forget to like, subscribe. But yeah, this episode of Born Again was good. I mean, from the fighting that they had on the ship, and then the captain in the first, he told the first mate, hey, how you doing, everybody? Don't forget to like, subscribe. He told him, we have to leave this, man. Come on. This is a fist ship. You know what they're going to do to us? We're not going to live. And like, ooh, hey, how you doing? Welcome, man. Welcome, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe. But, so they abandoned ship because Daredevil went in there and whoo, he was beating everyone. And then he found the arsenal. Yeah, that's what Fist is doing with the ship. He's freaking taking, what do you call that? Guns. He's using the port right there as his gun ring. So I'm like, oh, thank you. Hey, hello, welcome in. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Hope you guys doing well. And so that's the thing they're trying to do, is get him on this gunners. But it's not working. Even Karen, she has a wanted poster. But Murdoch, he's on the low. He's still a lawyer, but you can tell the city has gone down in the justice system. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Vicky. Hey, Vicky Comedy. Cool. And yeah, no, his Miss Duffy. So the prosecutor's like, I want you, like, he said, I'm trying to help you get out of this shithole. And then I forgot, they do cuss on Daredevil. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you. And what happens next, she told him, like, I want you to fuck yourself. I was like, Dad, respectfully. I was like, Dad, she don't play. No, because she's the lawyer for the swordsman. Because I don't know if anyone, hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Hi. I don't know if anyone remembers the swordsman. He got caught. He was in one of the cages in season 1. So what happens is Helen, Heather Glenn, there you go, Heather Glenn, is cross-examining him. Really? One moment. Well, I can't tell. It doesn't show me like that. This is not like that other place. What do you call that? TikTok? Yeah. It's not TT. There you go. She's asking him questions like, do you see ghosts? And he says false. And she races it to true. No, because she's trying to make him go to jail. It's a lot of corruption going on in New York City right now with Fiss as mayor. No, because he was telling her, I don't want to be cross-examinated. You're not even a real psychiatrist. We're like, ooh, dun, 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 John Cena. You know I'm going to check that after, right? Well, actually, I don't know if I can because... One moment. Hold up. Well, actually, I don't know if I can. One moment. Hold up. Well, actually, I don't know if I can. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Well, I don't know. Anyone can check if Vicky Comedy really has 1.3 subs? I don't know. I'm curious. No, because I know if you clicked it right there, if you go on that other site, you can see everyone's, follower count and stuff. But now I'm like, well, I don't know. I'll just remember right there. I'll try to write it down. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? I'm just talking about Daredevil Reborn right now. So, he tells her, like, I want a court. I want a psychiatrist that's appointed by the court and agreed by my lawyer. And she said, the task force right there, I don't have to do anything. They could come in here and just beat you. I was like, damn! So he's answering the questions. No, but she still sees the ghost of Muse. Man, I wish he would have just got her in the last season. Hey, what's up? Just talking about Daredevil. That would have been so cool. Excuse me. So Fiss, he's going, and then he got helped by a guy named Charles, which is Stu Schumacher, or what's the name? Matthew Lillard or something. Oh, when I saw him, I was like, Stu! I'm telling you, those people that went to that screening of Scream 7 and didn't like that he was alive, because there's another ending where he was alive, but they did a screen test and they said they didn't like it. I'm like, those people do not represent me. Stu lives. Hell, put it in the Blu-ray, put it in the DVD. Hello, welcome in. How you doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe. So Karen and freaking Matt, they're making out. They're having their session. I'm like, yeah, you go, girl. And then I'm trying to remember what else. Anything else? Something I remember. Yes, there was more fighting. Oh, Cherry. Yeah, I did talk about that in the beginning. They beat the crap out of him. Yeah, the task force go over there and beat him. No, they're hitting him. He's like, why are you trying to help a loser? Which loser? Bang! No, and then Daredevil comes in and helps him. And then he's like, and I'm like, damn. He fell down, but that's when, what's his name? Bullseye helped Matt. No, because they put off his mask. They're like, Matt Murdock? But it's crazy how next week is going to be 2 episodes. Episode 2 and 3. And I'm like, yes! We're eating good. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I always talk about pop culture. Next, Invincible! I don't know. Was this a filler episode? Hello, I'm your guy, Paul. Heavy spoilers. Oh my god, somebody wrote to me like, bro, what happened to Paul? I'm like, I don't know. I guess when Daredevil comes in, there's another dude. I'm like, oh well. He's like, I'm confused. It's an American. I'm like, oh. I don't know. Maybe he does that. I know Marvel's does that. Marvelous Wonders or something. Like, yeah, when they talk about aliens or some other stuff, it's a different type of, it's a different person. So I'm like, excuse me. Hello, what's up? No, but this was cool. So they had a battle with Volcania. I don't know if it was filler, but this episode was cool. It was amazing. She beat the shit out of all of the demons. No, but the thing is, they said there's no hell because Mark asked Damien, "Is there a heaven?" There is no heaven. What you guys did, I'm like, damn. And they're like, why don't you just think as earth as heaven? So there is a Satan, which is Bruce Campbell. I was like, okay, no, freaking Satan is small. But what's name? So they got their ass whooped by Volcania. There you go. They got beat up by Volcania, and they need help. And then Satan uses his power to resurrect the people that got hurt. And then they're like, we need help. So he had the blood. He does his little voodoo magic. He thought he was bringing Omni-Man back. No, but it was Mark. So yeah, Mark is right there. He's like, what am I doing here? He's like, can I get up to the surface? He's like, you probably could, but you'll probably die of exhaustion before you get to the top. Hey, how you doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe. So no, Damien is telling him like, yeah, they need help because Volcania is ruining hell, and what's name doesn't have his powers. Hello, Megan, how you doing? And what happens is he does help. Hell yeah, no, but he gets the crown, Cerberus, and I'm like, I wanted to see that fight. I wanted to see him fight a three-headed dog, but no, he's like, it wasn't really that hard. He has a crown. He gives it to Satan, and then I'm like, oh shit, it's Mega Satan. He got taller. He's like, yeah, baby, I'm back. Megan McLovin? I'm like, hey, how you doing? How are you? How are you? Don't forget to like, subscribe. I'm almost at 300. I can do this, y'all. Come on. Thank you for subbing. Actually, 2 more just to get to 300. I can do this. Hey, how you doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe. So, next thing you know, Satan has his power, and they're going to fight. It's a rematch against Volcania. Well, it's Volcano, but Volcania, whatever. And what happened is, they're fighting, and then I hear... I wish I could play it, but it was Slayer. I'm like, they would play Slayer in hell. Ready blood with the fire in the sky, feeding its horror. The destruction, ready blood. It was cool. All right, that was epic. All right, the last time I saw, like, I felt something like metal was a season 3 or 4 of Stranger Things when he started playing Masters of Puppets, and I'm like, oh shoot. Yeah, when once they did that thing, it was like master. It was the same thing with freaking Slayer, man. That was a good. No, I rewatched that a bunch of times. I'm like, I can't believe they got Slayer on Invincible. That's rock, bro. That's rock. Well, metal. No, I've seen Slayer in concert many years ago. No, the thing is, I remember. No, this is when I was in high school, and a lot of my friends, they were in my auto mechanics class, and they used to call me Just Goth. Yeah, and what happened was, they thought I was lying. No, because you know how like in high school you would lie or sometimes, or like peer pressure just to be cool. So I'm like, no, I like Slayer, but casual. I'm still casual to this day, but I went there and then I was like, they're like, what seat did you get? No, I took my sister. She's like, I want to go. I'm like, you want to go with me? Okay, cool. I know she didn't like it, but she did like The Rock. And then you know what's really entertainment? The mosh pit. And for like, so, yeah, Mastodon and Killswitch Engage until Slayer, that mosh pit was rowdy. They were going, I remember this dude had the biggest fro I've ever seen. He looked like, remember that character that has like a big old fro from Looney Tunes? Exactly, but he was like this. It was, no, that was like our entertainment. Like, damn, look, I think he actually hurt him. No, some people actually got hurt. Like where you had security on the outside of the barricade, like pulling people, like, you know, like helping them. Like, you know how in WWE when they get injured, it looked exactly like that. They weren't selling. They were actually hurt, these people. I was like, damn, pobrecitos. No, and then when Slayer came on, I said, no, but you know what's funny? I heard my friends. I know their voices because these fools were like, Mastodon sucks! Killswitch Engage sucks! Bring on Slayer! Damn, man. No, and then I was like, wait a minute. They're in the nosebleeds. Brokies. I was okay. No, I'm like, pinche pobres de mierda. No, but they were shocked. Like, what? Yeah, I saw them pretty cool. Yeah. No, there was no way I was into the pit. No, but I went super early. I saw bands I never heard of. And bands I've never heard of again to this day. So I was like, yeah, wow, I just did a long super story about uh, my first time ever seeing Slayer. Yeah, it was at the Gibson. Well, it's not there no more. I think now it's Harry Potter the Ride. Or the theme park adventure, or whatever. It's either Harry Potter or Simpsons, but I don't even know if they have Simpsons anymore. Or Mario, whatever. But yeah, this episode was cool. And then they're losing again. Satan's losing. Yeah, and then Mark comes in and got her with one punch, and I'm like, damn. No, but he keeps getting. No, at first I thought that was over. I'm like, damn. Did Invincible really beat Volcania with one punch? Wrong. No, she kept regenerating. But what happens is she saw that the fight was losing. That it will keep continuing. He's just going to hit her one time, and she's going to have to regenerate. And she's like, don't worry, Earthling, or whatever. Or Surface Dweller, she called him. Like, yeah, your time will come. And I'm like, woo. And that was cool, yeah. And then next thing you know, he goes back to Earth. But also, Damien goes back to Earth. But when he goes there, he had like this cool thing. He was aura farming. But someone told him, like, yeah, you know why you're here, remember? Yeah, you're going to be, your eyes and ears are going to be reporting to me. And I'm like, damn, someone else is in play. I don't know if it's a deity or someone evil or the brain or the order, you know what I mean? But someone else has a Damien on a leash. All right, next, Memory of a Killer. No, this one was cool. Yeah, no, we find out who's the ferryman. I didn't expect it. It got me. Hey, how you doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe. Almost at 300 subs. The ferryman is Agent Grant. Oh, but wait. Whoa. We found out that's his mom. I don't know, stepmama, whatever. But yeah, no, his granddaughter's right there. The widow, I don't know if son-in-law, but it looked like he's the mom. She's the mama. His widow is doing a support group, and Angelo's right there, and he does talk about Maria, but he gives a fake name, and they're like, no, if you're still here, you're at the right spot. There was people there. At first I thought it was an AA, but no, it's a support group for grief, for loss. And I'm like, dang. Oh, and then there's a thing going on with Maria and Tate, and she's picked Jeff. No, but the thing is, Jeff found out that she's not going to yoga no more because she's going to the gun range. She's trying to protect herself. She doesn't want to feel vulnerable again, ever. Maria needs to tell her husband sooner or later, because he's going to keep thinking bad thoughts. Which I'm like, no, bro, she's not cheating on you. She's just going to the range so she could be prepared. I don't know, but well, I mean, if you saw the dude, the dude that unalived her mama works for the freaking cable company. Came into the house. I'm like, yeah, I would be strapped too. Gorgeous. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. So what happens next is Angelo, he tells Joe to go to his first hit. No, he's doing well. He flirts on the older woman, but he's trying to get to the guy, her husband. He's in the room. He can't do it. He froze. He called Angelo, I'm not meant for this. Well, he's meant for the outer part, not the actual work. And yeah, he's like, I gotta get it done. And then next thing you know, pew, pew, pew. No, because the whole part, I was like, what's going on? But now it makes sense why Grant kept talking to him. She wasn't being friendly. She was scoping him out. I don't know. At this point, I think she knows who he is. No, because the thing is, either she's the ferryman or she's working for the ferryman. But Nikki's definitely calling her because it all makes sense now. But now I'm trying to think, is Nikki working for her, or is she an agent and she's trying to help to get Angelo, stuff like that? It's freaking crazy. Oh, and then the thing is, Tate, he went to Angelo and said, no, because they found the person that tried what's thing unalive, Maria. And he's like, it's okay. Something's. No, he tells Angelo, don't worry, no one's gonna find out about this. But then he says, I would be worried about Agent Grant. She keeps asking the right questions. And I'm like, oh, okay. No, he told him about the pin and everything like that. He knows that he did it. He's like, thank you for telling me and stuff like that. And he's like, yeah, just watch for Agent Grant. And then, yeah, he should watch out for her because she's the ferryman. She's coming after Angelo. No, I always mute it when I crush my bottles. When I'm on and whatever thing I'm streaming on. No, because I don't want them to hear it. No, because in case it bugs them or something. No, because sometimes someone's always talking when I'm on another thing. Yeah. So one more. Sirens kiss. Spoilers. This drama is actually pretty good. I'm like, oh, Park Min Young. Ah, so hold on. Oh my gosh, she's getting gorgeous. So we found out more about her. No. In the last episode, it made her look ominous, like she wanted him dead. Usak. No. She got there, she paused, 1, 2, and ran to him like, oh my god. She even hit the door, banging it, trying to open it open, and yeah, she saved him. It all proved that in the black box. And then we find out someone's trying to get him. And then someone tried to get his passenger. Hey, how you doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe. I always talk about pop culture. And what happens is, the dude that tried to end him tried to get the passenger, the witness. It was crazy. He puts a syringe in there, and then the thing is, they found the stuff. It's what they use on horses to. And that was the craziest thing, man. Where I'm like, whoo. I'm like, who's trying to get rid of him? And then the next thing, what Wusuk did, he got a policy and put her as the beneficiary. And so long, I was like, what are you doing? Like, dude, what are that dumb boy? Like, I'm the. No, and then we find out that the loan shark, the head loan shark, that was like, that was beating her dad and her, was her boss right now. I don't know if her boss knows, but she's working at she says she wants to get revenge. I'm like, honey, you've had many chances to get your revenge on this woman, but nothing. No, and then we found out that she's a forgerer. She got fired from one of these places, these art galleries, well known. And then she went back because she started working at museums or something like that, getting clients, and they let her back in because of her experience. But she used to sell forgeries, which I do think her boss has in her little woman cave of art. No, I don't think I think they're the real ones, but I think she's selling off forgeries in her gallery. Because what happened was a customer bought a bunch of pieces, and then randomly, boom, the truck that was moving all the pieces exploded. So now I'm like, I think she's committing fraud, her boss. So now Usopp knows about this, and he's trying to put 2 and 2 together. But what's going on is, there was a big reveal. I kind of, all right, Chumbong. Remember how he's getting like, the last episode, the other one, he was like, what, you think I'm the villain? You think I'm going to blame you for Suho's death? Suho, not Suho. Suho's death? I'm like, oh my god. He looked like a villain. His face like, ah! Hey, how you doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe. No, and then we found out later, because what happens, he was having I don't know, either a seizure or something. He fell down. EpiPen got it right there, and then they got his DNA. Because I had to eat. Remember, I said in my last live, where I think that he might be Suho. Sue Money, if you like EXO. I thought, yeah. No, he is. It came out, they're the same person. Yeah, Chubam and him are the same person. He's the one that really died in Syria. He did facial reconstruction and got a brand new face. And then I'm like, the reveal is right there. Like, what? You thought I was gonna give you up? Now we could be together. And I'm like, oh my god, psycho, toxic. Yeah, no, he was toxic. No, she loved him, but the thing is, he went crazy. He was like needy, loony, everything you got to be. That which is a real red flag. Even though like she thought he was dead, right there, I'm like, he's still crazy. Nuts. Toto, unequivocally nuts. So they're having a back and forth. Her, yeah, Solon and Chumbum, or should I say Suho. Yeah. The next thing you know, the cops are there because he was arrested. I don't know why. Oh, breaking and entering. I forgot. But he goes right there, and the next thing you know, she has blood all over her face, and there's a big old like poker, iron, whatever, in him, like. And then I'm like, oh shoot. Yeah, in the previews, she's in jail. I'm like, free Solon! She did nothing! She's a victim! She's a victim! And I demand justice! Your Honor, I can change her. Set her bail to $2. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Alright, let me see if there's anything I missed. Well, I am watching Age of Attraction, and I'm like, who's gonna break up? I don't know. I hope no one gets married because... Nah. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Yeah, but it's been hot this weather. Oh, okay. A Lord of the Rings sequel. Well, I know they're making one about Gollum, but this one is going to take 14 years after Frodo. But they said the passing of Frodo. Wait, I mean, is he dead or did he just went to the other world? Well, I know, yeah. Aaron and the other elf went. So we'll see. I'm like, oh. No, but also, who's writing it is this Stephen Colbert and his son. And I'm like, oh my god, he's a super fan. But I know some people are like, oh, we're gonna get him. He doesn't like Trump. I don't give a shit. I don't like him either. Well, I'm talking about Trump. Colbert, I do. Me, I'm like, hey, more Lord of the Rings, the better. No, because I even like the animated one. For Raheem! Or was it Roham or something? I thought it was cool. Wait. When is this? Oh shoot! Oh god! Wait. What do you want to talk about? Where is this at though? Okay, it's a 18 and over plus limited tickets. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now it's about wrestling. No, because I'm gonna be going to WrestleMania. Just want to know how much it is. 18 over. Yeah. Please no. Okay, so no recording or photos. Got that. This inclusion will only be to the first 50 purchaser. But how much is it? Oh, location will be revealed, but $500? Damn, never mind. I ain't going. Why? Why can't it be free? Oh, hello, how you doing? No, I was all happy, but I'm like $550. Yeah, I ain't got it like that. No, I got them on the cheap when it was 25% off. I should have waited till it was 30. And yeah, that 25% helped. It helped a bunch. Or was it 20 or 25? I don't know. Hey, how you doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe. Hope you're doing well. All right, let me look at the stuff that I'm forgetting. Bookmarks. Oh, Alan, what was it, Richardson or Alan Richter? How they were trying to get him. Oh, yeah, Richardson. They were trying to, go to jail, but no, the cop said it was self-defense. I'm like, yes. No, because they have the video from his dash cam. This dude went to him and pushed him. What a douche. Deport him. Okay. Wonder Man is being renewed for season 2. Woo! We get to see more of Abdul Madina. Wait, isn't it? No, Yaha Abdul Madin 2. And Sir Ben Kingsley. Oh my god, the K-pop Demon Hunters meal. It's adult Happy Meal. They have for the Saja Boy, but I would have to ask McDonald's, can I get it now? Or do I have to come for breakfast and then for lunch? Because what I would do, I would plan it. I'm like, hey, what time does your your breakfast end? All right, I'll go right there like, hey man, let me get that Saja Boy meal. Yeah. Extra crispy. And then like, when what's name comes, like, okay, is it regular right now? Is it normal? Okay, let me get the hundreds Happy Meal. No, that one doesn't look filling. It's just chicken nuggets. Doesn't look good. Oh, and then Punisher, May 12th. No, because I saw the schedule for Daredevil boarding in, all the episodes when it's coming out. They put at the last entry, the Punisher, one last kill. And I'm like, one patch, two patch, Penny and it die. Yeah, and that got me hyped. I'm like, hell yeah. Oh my god, okay. I don't know if you heard this story. 7 dogs were stolen from their owners. But it's going viral because they've left whoever stole them, they left the place and they went on their way home. And they followed a corgi. Supposedly he was the leader. And they traveled like 17 kilometers. And I'm like, what was that, about 30 minutes? Not 30 minutes, 30 miles. I'm like, that's a movie. I know some people are like, I've seen that movie, Homeward Bound. I'm like, this is different, man. Come on. You got a bunch of dogs. Yeah, you got 2 small dogs, the corgi, like a German Shepherd, a hound, and you got some big dogs. But it's cool, man. Shoot, that is a German Shepherd right there. But I'm like, oh, that was a good story where they're able to leave. Pobrecitos. Oh, I already talked about what's name, the Bachelorette pulling the plug. She's fine though. Yeah, Taylor Paul Frankie or Frank Paul, gorgeous. Okay, there is one thing I saw. Okay, this is from Elon, the overlord of Twitter. He's made a robot called Optimus. And he's like, oh, we're going to help manufacturing. No, you're about to destroy manufacturing. Because if those robots are really efficient, they're not going to need humans to do manufacturing. Because you know why? From Amazon, Walmart, Target, anything that has to do shipping, they're just going to replace them with a robot because you know what happens? They don't call off. They don't get sick. So that sucks. I'm like, man. No, there's this one thing. Something in my crop. It has to do with AI because I watched the movie Mercy, but I'll probably talk about that probably later. Not soon, but yeah. No, because my Fridays are really busy because I be talking about Outlander, Monarch, Legacies of Monsters, and Still Shining. So what happens is, with AI, they had a simulation with 2 different AIs about stuff that's going on right now, and they said, "Oh, how would you handle the conflicts?" I think they said with Russia, they said nuclear war. Are they nuts? This is AI, not people. That's why I'm like, I know there's some crazy dum-dums, but I'm like, yeah, we still need people because the thing is, if they haven't learned anything from Japan, yeah, no, We don't. No, 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 no. But you know what's crazy? Because the Oppenheimer, I listened to an interview. I think you can hear in his voice he regrets it. Yes, he made one of the craziest and greatest devices ever, but it was also one of